4 years old. I used to be one of the world's top masters bodybuilders, competing in the natural organizations of the INBF, WNBF, which is the professional arm of the INBF, and also the USBF, United States Bodybuilding Federation, where I competed twice as a Masters Pro. I won the Masters Pro Cup in 2011 in the WNBF. I only placed sixth in the Monster Mash several months later. And I got my pro card. I received my pro card when I won the overall in the Masters Mr. America, where I also won the open weight division, the light heavyweight division. In the USBF, I placed third in the USBF Nationals in York, Pennsylvania in 2012 in the overall. So for those of you who are not familiar with Masters bodybuilding competition, it doesn't mean that the competition is any less than the regular and open class, because in fact, the fellow won the overall Masters competition in 2012 at the United States Natural Bodybuilding Federation, had won 4 overalls in open bodybuilding. So he was, unofficially, I guess you could say, the best amateur open bodybuilder. And he was over 40, so there's no drop in competition. Now you may ask, who am I? I think I just said that in my introduction, right? I'll say it again, William Nico. My channel here is about fitness, clean living, positive thinking, and being motivated to pursue a good fitness lifestyle. Today I want to talk about the issue of losing. Hey, how you doing, Saba? Hello there. I want to talk about the topic of losing muscle. The technical word for losing muscle after age of 50 is called, or after age of 40 is called sarcopenia, where, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, ETH. And Cody, how you doing? I'm talking about the old guy problems, old guy problems. This should be a song. Hey, shout out, I'm good at games. Shout out to, I'm good at games. Shout out to, I'm good at games. Yes, indeed. And hello, Latvijas. ETH. Oh, yes. I heard of them. Yeah, who hasn't heard of them? All right, so old guy problems, losing muscle. How do you combat losing muscle after age of 40 or 50? Where every 10 years you're supposed to lose like 2% of your muscle. So when I was 13 years old, would you believe it? I had bigger arms than this, yes. And I only weighed 145 pounds and I was 5 foot tall. 13-year-old kid with bigger arms than this. What happened to me? I'm 165 pounds, 20 pounds heavier. My arms are smaller. What happened? The rate that my body uses protein after I eat protein is much slower, much less. So that means if I eat like a piece of meat that has 30 grams of protein, my body may only use 10. That's not good. That's not good numbers right there. That's like placing a bet, you place a $10 bet. Well, let's not talk about gambling, but like, okay, I take that back. That's not a good return on your investment. Let's just put it that way, right? I eat 30 grams of protein. I'm only getting 10 grams. That's not a good investment. So how do I improve my investment, my body's investment in protein? It's called assimilation. easiest things that your body can assimilate. The easiest protein your body's can assimilate is the ones that are balanced amino acids. So it's not just eating a protein, one type of food. That's why it's good to combine foods. I mean, big fan. Does anyone like cheeseburgers? It's a good reason for it. Yes, because it completes the proteins. Beans, rice, beans, meat, rice, meat. I like having cheese and milk. I mean, cheese and eggs, egg whites and cheese. And I like to throw in potato, if I can. That gets a little bit of steady, sustained carbohydrates. But red potatoes have a slower release of carbohydrates. Anytime you put fiber, it's going to slow down the release. This is beneficial to protein absorption because, believe it or not, your body can take protein, especially simple protein like whey and soy, and use it up almost as quick as sugar. This is why it's important to have, some fiber and some oils when you eat your protein to slow it down. Because the slower your body metabolizes things, the more it utilizes them. Especially when it comes to protein, it just brings it to your liver, and your liver says, I don't want all this stuff. It only uses partial amount. So you want to slow it down. It's not about the more protein at once, the more your body uses it. No, the more protein at what you take in at one time, your body says, whoa, I don't have space for that. It's like trying to fill up the closet with all the shoes. Your closet is full of shoes. And there you are, throwing more boots in it right? Why am I talking loud? I usually talk slow. I'm in a public place. I'm usually in my basement at home. Anyway, maybe I should talk outside because I'm not supposed to be talking inside. It may disturb the neighbors. You don't want to disturb the neighbors. But we're talking about, oh, thanks. I did the bargain haircut. I took a raise, electric shaver, and I just went to work, Presto, all done. Clean head. It's what they call a clean head. But I missed some spots here, look. That's not so good. And I don't do my eyebrows. Real men don't do eyebrows. That's what I feel anyway. But yeah, protein is, the more you take in protein, the more your body doesn't use it because your liver just can't handle it. So it's better to take in small amounts and combine your protein sources with a good amount of fiber and healthy fats. Because this way your body can use that wonderful protein and your digestive system, your body gets used to what you give it as long as it can handle it. So you eat smaller amounts of protein at one time, your body will be able to metabolize it and say, hey, look, this is, we have room for this, It's not like the overstuffed closet. The body says, we have room for this protein, welcome. So you take in small amounts. I mean, I found like a good amount to take in at one time is 20. And the way I found this was I usually just do intermittent fasting and only eat once, like 3 times a week, I only eat once a day. And then that one meal is usually like very high. And I found that my body doesn't use it. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Like Mr. Clean. Have you ever seen Mr. Clean? Mr. Clean. You ever see the logo for Mr. Clean? Mr. Clean. Do I look like Mr. Clean? I used to like Mr. Clean. He had big muscles. My battery's running out. I know that's like a poor excuse for a YouTuber. My battery's running out. Don't tell everybody, please. But I'll see you guys later. You have a wonderful day. Thank you, everybody, for dropping in. Otherwise, I'd be over here alone with my hair cut. You have a great day, everybody. Hope to see you again. Hey, Arden Sure, how are you? Nice to see you again.